Hello, my name is Ash, a counselor in training. This is my Relatable study podcast for individuals who need help studying for their NCE, CPCE, and other related counseling exams. I'm going to go through many questions from multiple resources and make the answers relatable to both you and me. So get your listening ears on and let's get studying. What is socioeconomic status? Socioeconomic status is usually determined by education, occupation, and the income of a head of a household. It is also typically broken into 3 different levels, which is high, middle, and low socioeconomical status, and it places families or individuals depending on their occupation, education level, and income. For example, I would be in the middle class SES because of my occupation and educational level and the income that I am making. Whereas if you meet someone with a higher job occupation that makes thousands of dollars a year, they may be at a higher level of socioeconomical status. It can also be referred to as SES, like I did for my example. Which of the following statements does not accurately distinguish substance abuse from a mental disorder? A. Substance abuse symptoms subside within 1 month after stopping the drug. B. Substance abuse symptoms are present while intoxicated or during withdrawal. C. Substance abuse symptoms persist beyond a month after stopping the drug. D. Symptoms persist before substance abuse are more likely due to a mental issue. The answer is C. Substance abuse symptoms persist beyond a month after stopping the drug use does not accurately distinguish substance abuse from a mental disorder. I would recommend looking into more research based on substance abuse, their symptoms, and what distinguishes substance abuse from a mental disorder. I do not have enough information to provide a good example for you. Terry's average score per basketball game is 27 points. This places him 6th among the forward in the Midwest Basketball League. This type of measurement describes in this example as it relates to Terry's rank is A. Ordinal, B. Ratio, C. Interval, D. Normal. The answer is A. Ordinal, because ordinal data is the second level of measurement that reports the rank and order of the data without establishing the degree of variation. Terry is ranked 6th among the Midwest Basketball League, which is the ranking, and 27 points is what the order of data Terry's average score is. When development comes to a halt, counselors say that the client A. has learned helplessness syndrome, B. suffers from a phobia, C. suffers from fixation, D. is displaying risky shift phenomenon. The answer is C. When development comes to a halt, the answer is C. When development comes to a halt, counselors say that the client suffers from fixation because they cannot move past a specific point in their development, and the client, as well as the counselor, has to figure out what the fixation is and take the appropriate steps to move past this fixation through coping skills or techniques. What is prejudice? Prejudice is the bias or judgment based on value judgment, inference about others, personal history, and the application of normative judgment. An example of prejudice would be gender prejudice, where people are often treated unfairly because of their gender. Within this example, women can be paid significantly less for doing the same job as men, and women are also passed over for promotions because their boss may assume that they will get married and have children. That is an example of gender prejudice, and there are many more out there, such as ageism, the unconscious bias, classism, and religious prejudice. That is all 5 questions. Thank you for listening. Keep calm and study on.